Hello, Internet. This is Handsome Dan back once again. Back playing Rebuild 3. And in the last video, we finished the city of Penticton. We could skip the city of Kelowna and go right on to Hope. I'm actually going to do Kelowna because there's a leadership perk here. A perk that'll get, this is the representation of me, and it's a better likeness than I like to admit. And it's one that I've never got before. Oh, where's my, oh, that's annoying. I didn't get my, oh, wait, maybe I did. Okay, I was worried I didn't get my, engine here. And speed it back up. This, series isn't really intended for somebody just learning the game. If you've watched earlier episodes of this, you're already aware of that. But you will learn how to play. And the biggest thing that you're not going to see... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. The biggest thing you're not going to see is when we get random events and stuff, I'm just going to click through them. We do need to start expanding towards some food. This looks like the edge of the map. That's a good thing. I guess I'll go that way first. My usual pattern in these videos has been to just plug along until I get a city hall built. I feel like I did something wrong here. Oh, I kind of did. And then start skipping around a little bit in the video. So you'll see some of each. And to build a city hall, we need to get to a certain number of buildings as part of our fort. And we aren't there yet. I feel like I kind of messed up. I don't really want to bring that person into the fort yet because we're still negative food. Although I suppose I could turn some of the more useless buildings into farms. And now that we have the advanced scouting researched, we could... Oh, there we go. We found the first opponent, which are the pharmacists. Pharmacists don't really do a ton for us. Here's some food. Let's just scavenge some of this food. I don't have anything for him to reclaim. Oh, that's some free faction for me with the pharmacists. Some of you watching this, especially if you watch several of the episodes, may wonder why I keep referring to our respect level with the bad guys as faction. That goes all the way back to playing EverQuest. And not even just EverQuest, but EverQuest 1. particularly in EverQuest 1 more than the sequel. You had every race theoretically could go everywhere in the game, but in practice, there were particular places that made more sense than others. Each race, like for example, say you made a dark elf. Well, a dark elf in that game was considered an evil race. So there were good cities that if he went, he would get killed by the guards and such. But those good places usually had local monsters. Oops, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Those good places usually had some sort of monster that they particularly hated. Like, let's say a town hated goblins. Well, every time you killed a goblin, that town would like you a little bit more. And we called, and so we would call that gaining faction with that particular town. Still quite negative on food. I turned that into a farm. There are a couple of other useless plots I could turn into a farm. And now we're negative 1.5 per day. I usually say it later in the video, but if you have, well, a couple things. One, please subscribe, of course. But two, what game should we play next? Let me know in the comments what games I'm not playing, what games would work well on this channel. You know, there's games that game styles that I prefer over others. But, and I started to say this in an earlier video and I got myself sidetracked. Most YouTubers tend to, their channel comes to reflect what their viewers want to see. And that's a good thing. Oops. It's perfectly fine for a video to change over time. So the channel to change over time. Let's see, I think that's a person to pull into the farm. It's annoying to me that I haven't found farms. What is this? Mega Mall. I could turn that into a big old farm. Yes, I'm fine with that. Let her do her research. We have a second lab. Now, this means we aren't doing any of the regular research. But that's, you know, largely okay. We'll get more engineers. Although it's starting to look like we're not going to find a big batch of farms. Kelowna in real life is a decent-sized city. I'll look it up when I'm editing this. I'll put it on the screen. It's one of the few cities in BC, besides Victoria or Vancouver, that I've actually heard of. And so maybe that's why this city is largely urban. I'm actually sort of trying to encapsulate the pharmacists give myself more room to spread out. Maybe that's not a great idea. Oh, I can build a city hall. Okay. Use this guy to do it on this office building. Once the city hall is done, we can talk to these guys. And, oh, the city hall is done. I pretty much always do the same setup on my government, and it makes me a capitalist dictatorship, and I'm basically fine with that. Let's talk to the red guys. This is the Last Judgment gang. They're a bunch of Christian bikers. -2 for food per day. Gain some faction with the red guys. Let's go here. Now it looks like I've actually surrounded the pharmacists. I'm going to try to do that with the Last Judgment gang too. Let's go here. Since I'm still negative food, I'm still -2 food. Okay, got another guy. Oh, there's my another engineer, so I can even start back work on the tech tree. Some free faction with, well, not free, but some faction with the pharmacists, who are now completely encapsulated. Didn't discover any food. Oh, there's a power plant. That's handy. Some of the people we try to incorporate into the farm ask about that. Keep saying the farm, I mean the fort. Random faction with the red guys. Oh, here we go. This is I was just about to say it, too. This is the quest line that we're here for. This is, in the very first town you're in, one of your people her name is Diane Moon, and your character has a relationship of some sort with her. And then this is her estranged son. He is with the Last Judgment gang. Now, the last time I did this, I didn't get to a good point with it. So I didn't get the leader faction associated with this, or leader perk associated with this. And truth be told, of the ones that it gives, I've already got the good one. So I'm just going to get an option between, I believe it's leadership and defense for my perk, or my main guy. Gangster and priest are the two choices that I have left. And I wasn't able to find on the internet any particular instructions for this, so I'm kind of winging it. Okay, beat up those guys. -2 food per day. Might be food there. What else can I turn into I don't need 2 workshops. This office I don't need. That can turn into a farm. increased rations. I would prefer to have a more steady source of food before I did that, but that's okay. Guess I can turn this other office building into a farm. Bad guys. And let's do another round of talking to these guys. Oops. She wants me to kill some zombies someplace. Up here. It's yellow. I could take some damage from this. I do have a hospital. Oh, positive food. How's he doing? Not great yet. He's got a minigun, I suppose. Oh, fighter skill. Yes, this might become my new main guy. If you were paying attention to the last video, my main fighter guy turned into a cultist. And that's really annoying. Cultists, their disease spreads. He's halfway done. One of my regular guys got in. Didn't hurt us. I think my main guy got injured. Yeah. Well, I've got another hospital for him, I guess. I'm not actually sure how to do this to get a live zombie. Maybe it'll tell us. Set a trap. Okay, well, that's easy enough. Oh, I haven't invented traps yet. Well, let's do that. Faction with the red guys. Oh, he's healthy again. Where's my main guy? He's not healthy yet. Now he's healthy. Where is he? There he is. Which means I can talk to these guys, turn in the quest they gave me. And then, since I still want to encapsulate these guys if I can, and circle them. Alright, I talked to him. I didn't talk to him yet. Oh, fighter. So he's up to 20. And my main guy is supposed to build a church for these guys. Alright, we can talk to them again. We built a church, +5 faction. Where are these zombies that just showed up? They're up there. Not a great spot to play defense. Probably play defense right there while I talk to these guys. She wants us to build a... No, she just wants us to kill some zombies. That's actually, since it borders both of our bases, I'll be able to incorporate it into my base once I do it. Apparently found the pink guys. Be a shame if I lost both of those. Alright, at least kept one of them. So where are the pink guys? Way up there, okay. Oh, I'm on pause. Some random food. Alright, got these zombies. Talk to them again. And we killed those guys, +10 faction. Now let's talk to the pink guys. An odd thing how that works is you can't really scroll through Fog of War areas. Oops. But, better play defense. You can't really scroll through Fog of War areas, but sometimes there's guys on the other side. So, like in this case, we are trying to scout towards us. I feel like I did something screwy. while you bring some guys into the fort. Oh, should I ask somebody on a date? Wait. Oh, this okay. I can pick between those guys. Weird thing about this is that it doesn't hurt us not to have a girlfriend or boyfriend. But if it's a girlfriend specifically, once you get to the end of that, sometimes she gets pregnant, and when she gets pregnant, she loses the ability to hold any secondary item. You get a weapon and a secondary item. She loses the ability to hold a secondary item and becomes worse at her job. So I'm just gonna not date. So does this mean if I've permanently invented antivenom? Yeah, it shows up right there. Cool. And I never even did get her a live zombie or whatever she said she wanted. Was just starting to make a trap now. Alright, you can hang out here, play defense. Grab that. You can go here. Alright, time to start another round of talking to these guys. I haven't got a second visit from Mason Moon. Okay, so that doesn't do anything for us. This is one of the few times where no, I don't want to do that actually gets us faction. Those guys like to argue, I guess. She wants us to build a tower. We can do that. Build a tower on her tower is weird, but we still can. Doesn't bother me that much to lose that. We built a tower for you. 10 faction, yay. The other guys I need to kill right away? No. So let's get that one. Oh, no. Let's get this Banshee. I believe, I'm not positive, I believe Banshees are permanent negative happiness. Alright, let's start another round of talking to these guys. Still haven't seen Mason Moon again. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I need to be alive with them for the next step of that. I actually suspect from how much faction I got with for each of those steps. That's an option that I can ally with each of these. Yep, suggest alliance. Where's my city hall? There it is. I'm actually expanding in a way that's kind of unusual for me. It also occurs to me that if I split these guys up, I'll have 2 effective stacks instead of 1 really effective one and 1 nothing. Okay, I'm allied with the red guys. Now let's see if we start getting notices about Mason Moon again. Maybe I completely muffed the, on the very first choice I made, I completely muffed the quest line. I think I can ally with her now too. But not her. Yeah, if you've watched these videos before, you know I have an idiosyncrasy in how I pronounce those. The verb is ally and the noun is ally. So I ally with somebody and then he's my ally. And I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I do. One of my guys attacked by roamers. Where? Right there. Actually, let's do this one first, since I think it'll pop first. It'll attack first. All right, I'm allied with the orange guys. Where's my? There he is. Oh, I'm negative food. How much negative food? -4 per day. Where's my main guy? Oh, he's talking to those guys. I need to work on that. I was right that popped first. Suggest alliance. Before I do the alliance, I'm going to turn a couple other things into farms. So I think I'm already allied with them. Yeah, I am. So why did I bother doing the... Where's my other stack of... Oh, up there. Okay. All right, positive food. Now, let's do the alliance mission. All right, let's reclaim that hospital for the second time. This level is on challenging mode, and the next level we have to do on hard mode. From the point of view of our main guys, it doesn't matter much. It's the guys that we discover on the map and have to level up, for which hard is a big deal. I thought that guy was almost done. I gave the Lord gas. That's what it just said. I have a little bit of a housing shortage, which is what she's asking about. I think it's easier to refuse and come back later. So I'm allied with the pharmacists, allied with the Judgment Gang, and allied with them. Let's turn this other mall into a farm and then make some housing. Alright, let's try talking to them again. Okay, this just gives somebody the former Dahlia perk, and I get a bunch of faction. Alright, take another shot at this. I am going to grab these guys for defense. What's my faction level with these guys? It's got to be pretty good by now. 99%, which is not quite 100%. Boy, this food problem's going to be annoying. It's not a real problem. What's going on is I'm in an event that's a negative food event. It's got me at negative 17 food since I was barely producing enough food as it was. And I can scavenge a bit of food. Oh, back positive food. 0.6 per day, so, you know, yay. Alright, let's take another run at the pink guys. got it on pause. Not going to give her explosives. Major Goober. I feel like when I was 8 years old, I probably called somebody a Major Goober. And that's the entire tech tree. Now everything down here increments, just increments a counter. 1% per level, it says, which is probably right. Suggest alliance. And essentially this level is over. We never did get the option of doing anything with Mason Moon, so clearly we did something wrong. So I guess the one time I got a choice to say something about to Mason Moon, I said the wrong thing. Unless there's a event square that I completely missed, and I'm not seeing any. Alright, that's, I guess, the end of this map. If you did enjoy this video, if you enjoy content like this, please subscribe. Please help us out with the algorithm. And do let us know in the comments what other games I ought to be playing. This particular series isn't doing very well in views. But it's one I would have done anyway, so I may as well, eventually would have done anyway. So I may as well do it early on in the life of this channel. And yeah, please subscribe. Let's see, we got 39,000. I feel like that's not very good. And then we finally get to go to Hope, which I believe is a big old mess with the cultists. Anyway, until then, Internet, have fun. We will see you next time. And good night.